This is the same guy that farted and cleaned the room out. Now,
Me too, Jose. Damn it. All the burritos.
works here. Can I need to get like a pail, like a 5-gallon pail, or a bucket?
You work here?
It works here.
Is that water?
All right.
Gotta work.
No water, no water. Get me out of the closet. Just give me a little.
You have food?
You'll do. I'm gonna swish around a little acetone inside of here.
Oh, you touched it.
You want some water?
Limestone.
Is that what
No,
you
that's
said?
perfect, just like that.
That's home limestone.
It's all limestone, yeah. So,
Thank you.
thank you very much. Yeah, it's a limestone. So, your spray. I swish a little acetone around in there because of any contamination. I want to make sure the tip is. You never want to have a bad tip. You have to do a test spray. Okay. So put that on there. Now, in the very near future, Coval will also have a sprayer that has like an elbow, so it points down. When you spray my product, you have to. The cone has to go down. It means I got to fill this up. But it's hard to do production because you get an air bubble, right? So we're going to have a sprayer that has the elbow that comes down that you can just hold it straight like this, and the straw goes all the way down. So I'm going to test this right now.
Can you use the applicator on that too, or you're just doing this as a...
I'm spraying that.
Can you use the applicator on that?
Oh,
No. So just making sure.
so that's a solvent resistant sprayer.
Yes.
Why can't you use that on the mat?
Because we have the matting agent that will streak.
Dries the cut.
Okay. Now I'm gonna pour in the.
Keep your hands off the stone.
Stop touching. Stop touching. Mat. I'm gonna shake up the mat really good. You notice it's a little different because it has matting agent in it. Thank you.
How's the smell on this one?
Same.
Same?
Even though I'm only using a little bit, I have to pour a lot because I have to bend the sprayer over.
Oh, I see.
All right, so
Right behind you, it says stone gloss and stone. So
Yes.
What's the difference?
right now there's no difference. Stone gloss and stone is the same thing.
Same thing.
The stone mat's not available yet. Okay, so now, and you want to have a full pump on it. Some of the large acetone sprayers that you can get, the 3-gallon ones, you can hook up an air compressor to it. You don't want to have like a weak pump because you want it to be a strong spray.
Continuous spray.
Yeah.
Pump it up, homeboy.
Pump it up, pump up the jam, pump it up. Okay, now I'm going to test out the tip.
You up.
Okay, I got a good spray. Now, very good. You're going to hand that to me? Thank you. Thank you very much.
Touch the
So,
stone.
when you are doing this, you hate drips are the enemy. So, I'm going to spray, and then I'm going to, when I finish, I'm going to wipe up the drip. I'm going to put this right underneath it. Okay? If you have like a 3-gallon sprayer, right? You see my coworker Kevin, he likes to put like a tape, like a cup next on the sprayer. So that as you spray, you put it right in the cup. I can't tell you how many people have messed up in the past where they're working on a floor, like a concrete floor, and then they make a mistake and it's like drips onto another surface that they don't want to get Coval on. You do not want to drip Coval onto somebody's floor. Like this, I just did here. Okay?
You have that purpose there, right?
Yes. So, now you're going to want to stand back a little bit because I don't know if it'll overspread the table. If you get anything on your shoes, you can send the bill to Rob Fairfield. And don't forget, if I do a mistake, I can take it off and do it again, right? I'm not nervous because I know I can take it off. This isn't brain surgery. It's like you only go one chance, right?
How long is that window that you could acetone it off?
Until it cures, so maybe like an hour or so. After that, then you can take a razor scraper to it. Okay, so it sprays.
Ah, this one's good.
Okay.
Yeah, I love napalm in the morning.
Okay. Now those bubbles are going to go away.
Oh, they are?
Yes, they will.
After an hour or so?
Soon. Very soon.
And if they don't go away, can you buff it off?
Well, that's where practice comes in. You'll learn what type of bubbles will stay, like a large bubble, that's a mistake, like an air bubble. But what's happening now is that the product is starting to make. Now, I did have a mistake here where it's not as much as here as I would want it
And
to.
then,
Missed a spot there too.
yep.
Okay, let's take. I'll do it again. How about I do it again, right?
Yep.
Can you do one with like brushing it in, see the way it looks like?
It won't look good because of the matting agent. If you want to buy some and practice at home, you could figure out a way to brush it and make it look perfect. I'll pay you $1. But the people that developed this, people that develop this, they say no, you gotta. So. Okay, so now it's all off.
Don't get all loopy.
Huh?
Don't get all loopy.
I was born loopy. Okay. Do a solid pump. It's all pumped up. Hold it down.
That was nice.
Okay.
And the bubbles are occurring because
It's product starting to set up.
pushing air out of the capillaries or the
Maybe.
pores or
I don't.
you said it shrinks, right?
It's shrinking. Starting to.
See, now there's less bubbles. You can tell. Straight.
We're gonna stare at it, but usually I can count to 100 and it looks great.
So if you would throw a sharp, you would throw sharp.
Sharp bite into it. Yeah.
How long you wait?
How long would I wait?
Yeah.
I don't understand the question.
Yeah. If you're gonna do this big area,
So you're saying the first time was applicated.
you do the like the small areas and do the sharp.
No, you put the shark in it. Put it in it. You gotta put it in it.
What's your name? Martin. Larry.
Okay, I'm gonna put some there. I'm gonna spray on mat onto this as well. So let me get more rags.
Are we gonna do this slab too?
Yes, we are.
That's what I want to see.
But I'm gonna protect the.
And you don't have to take out the grind marks or anything?
Well, Rob doesn't want to do that.
Oh, so like these circles will still show that.
Yeah. Where's my bag of rags? I had it over here.
What'd you call it?
The box already.
Box of rags?
I had a big bag of rags. Right here.
Literal bag.
A ver.
Surface here.
Now you had mentioned about doing primer.
Yeah, but I'm gonna put a matte finish on it. I have others like it. I'm gonna put the matte finish on it.
Okay, so even though it's gloss.
Yeah. Thank you, brother. Thank you very much. Okay. Here we have some Michelangelo marble, right? We're gonna acetone it up a little bit, make sure there's no imperfections on it.
It's gloss.
It's glossy.
And we're putting a mat on it.
Put a mat on it.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. We got a cleaner rag than this one.
Le faltó, ¿verdad? Tiene mucho. Tiene demasiado, ¿verdad?
Yeah, I just recently bought acetone sprayers.
Yeah, there's the only ones you can use in my product because I melted everybody. They are.
Those white hot seals are better.
There starts with an E.
So it's great.
Is it meal?
All right, so here we have a shiny, glossy piece of marble, right? Do a test spray. Test spray came out good. As a matter of fact, let me put a piece of tape so you can see the difference.
Tiene que usar solamente una porción pequeñita y cogerlo, porque eso es mucho producto. Dejarle una capa más delgada.
Okay. It has to be facing down.
Right. Okay.
Como cuando usas un toque. Eso es mucho.
Okay. Let's get a dry mat. I just want to look over here.
Well, I think it's puddling too much on the edge.
What happens because maybe the table's not.
Yeah, that's what I
tight
thought.
And you have all your dust bunnies right here.
How do you do shower
enough.
walls?
It's matte finish.
Oh, okay.
It's matte. Matting agent, yeah. It's got a dry mat.
Say, boss, how do you
So
do
it's
shower
already
walls?
drying, I guess.
Yeah.
Spray it.
But there's a lot of dust.
So if that's running because it's not level, how does it stay on the wall?
You put it on a lot
You
thinner.
need a job.
Got it. And then how many
Use
coats?
Princesses.
depends if you prime it or not. You know, maybe one coat will be good.
Got it.
But usually you don't second coat a matte finish.
Got it.
You don't want to build up on it. Then it gets too matty.
Like you haven't seen that. movie
I've seen
before.
it. That's why I don't do residential. Drive you nuts.
Okay, so again, we can set up the table to have individuals. If you want to step up and do a, because I'm going to clean out the. Does anybody want to see matte sprayed on something else? Well, I'm here. I got the
No,
matte.
this is the ultimate. But you can't use these on the mat. How do you control if your countertop has a slight slope to it?
You're going to put on a lot less,
Okay.
and
Because you put a lot on here.
yeah, I did. But I know it's going to level out. It's starting to dry. See, like I go back to originally said, is that my product looks ugly when you first put it down. You just have to.
It's kind of like a girl, you know, when she gets in the candlelight, she looks a lot better.
Any statements made by individuals here at Hard Rock Tool are the individual
Guy over
statements,
there.
and do not reflect on Coval. But you can blame Rob Fairfield if you want.
Oh my god, dude.
Okay, so we're gonna bring it back up here
that
for
one
people at home.
settled that way. That means we're gonna start all over? Or?
No, we don't have to. It's gonna pick it up. No, it's gonna look fine when it dries. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna put these aside. We're gonna have individuals work on some panels now.
See, that's what I wanted to see. So it's gonna stay like that?
Yeah, it's gonna get better. It looks better. The matte finish takes a minute.
I'm talking about the enhancement.
Yes. Yeah. So let's put this somewhere safe. Okay, we have some stone gloss here. I got 2 more panels. I got some acetone. Someone like to step up and gloss up? Come on up.
I think I had enough. That smells good.
Wanna try it? Come on up. Come on up. So here, you get the bottle of acetone. Get you a rag. Get you a spreader. Okay. So you saw us doing it before. You use some acetone, wipe it off to get it clean. Yeah, you go. Yeah, take the rag and let me get another cup. Mhm.
Hey, on that natural stone sealer, that'll stop the edge marks too?
No. Just stop germs.
Funnel, man.
I'm a chemical salesman. I want it to drip. I don't sell funnels. I don't sell measuring cups. So
I'm gonna put what the gloss on there.
yeah.
Oh, I want to spray that. Something.
What, you want to spray the gloss? You don't want to wipe it? You want to spray it?
Yeah, that's okay. Whatever.
You don't wipe the gloss, or you want to spray the gloss?
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Well, then wipe it then, because you're probably in somebody's house. You're probably more likely to
Yeah.
wipe it. You don't want to mess everything up, right?
Yeah.
So
Well, even too on the
I think
interior.
that one is better if you feel it. Because the spray is more crazy.
But on the interior, a lot of people are gonna want the matte too. So the matte you can't. You have to spray the matte, right?
Yes,
No
you
matter
do.
what.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Spray that don't.
Here's some Coval gloss. Here is a fresh spreader. What you do is pour a little bit.
Huh?
Put the stone gloss on the white one over there. On the white Coral.
What are you doing, man?
Talking this one? Yeah.
Is there 2 coats, one?
just one.
You look a lot thinner on camera.
Thank you.
Take a look.
I'm just spreading it. I want to see if all the lines go away. They're supposed to write on the brush.
What's it look like? Yeah, it doesn't look good. I think you should take it off. It's not gonna, you're not gonna fix it at that point. You're not gonna fix it.
No?
Yeah, starting to set up.
More?
See how it's starting to set up.
Soak it more.
The bus is Hey, what do you think of that bag of rice? That's cool. Pretty going away. I don't think my company is good. They do too much lint.
Well, you can throw those away right away, right?
Well, there's no lint either.
All right, so let me. Here. No, he's gonna come back and do. Back. I want you to learn.
Yeah.
Okay, so now, just stop. Don't touch that yet. Okay. This has nothing on it. I want you to visualize it. Okay. When you come here, I want you to just hold it lightly. Go back and forth like this. And come off. You're done. Okay. Don't go back and forth. Just spread it. Back and forth, just like that. Okay. So pour some, then move it to the corner, and then go back and forth, okay? You got, is some more product here? Do it.
The same one.
Yeah.
Just add a little bit. Be more.
Be more generous. Put some down. Be generous. It's okay. A little more. That's good. Now relax. Just here. Just no, touch it here. Put your hands on it. Just go back and forth. Just go here.
Be gentle, man.
Go back and go like a typewriter. Now go back and go forward.
Then let go.
And come off.
Oh my god.
No, you tripped on it. Oh!
Too much,
Okay.
man. You put too much.
Hey, come off!
Less streaky, yeah. Less streaky though.
Yeah.
I just had to put more on it.
Yeah, and then remember, you guys, when you guys come off, don't pass the brush back
Because
over
it goes over.
because it's gonna drip.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
trying to be like a ghost on when they were making that base, pulling your hand away.
Yeah, like doing the ceramic. Yeah. But you get it the right, nice and light.
Just a little bit more is what I saw the second.
So let's say you're doing like the whole countertop from all the way.
Yeah, you're gonna work your way across. Now what we'll do is let this set up a minute, and then we'll have another piece here. Wipe that with somebody else right now. Can work on that. Who wants to do that one?
Well, let's do that one. There, or maybe you could do my piece over there.
Hey, si no queda bien, vamos a regañamos.
Exactly.
Now, nitro gloves,
Now I
nitro
started.
gloves are better for this.
I'm sorry, sir.
Nitro gloves are
Yes.
better.
Yes.
Like 6-8 mil tips.
I would agree.
I see how that one is better
Sorry
now.
about that comment. I thought it was
It is funny. It's on YouTube. It's okay. Nobody's watching. Nobody's watching, right? You
This
guys
is a
watching?
white guy.
the white guy.
We got
Hey,
two people on.
I think he did good. Stop. I think he did good. I think he did good. No, that's first time. He's perfect.
Give it up.
He's got the touch.
Look at that. This is perfect.
He's hired. All right, do mine, Jose, over there.
Let's get this out. I think that's set up over here.
A ver. Yeah. Damn, what's this?
Some dust bunnies. That's matte finish.
You try it? Yeah, but it's kind of bumpy.
That's matte finish. It's for a floor.
Is that
It's
stickiness
not the smooth
causing
mat. That's
those?
for countertop. This is like
Oh, that
There's like stickiness going on up there.
it's from the overspray.
Yeah.
Spray. It's right here.
So it
Which
has
is the one-
that
which is-
anti-slip or whatever. That's
Okay,
why-
which is the one for the countertop? Is that-
I don't have that yet.
Also, ultimate top coat mat.
See how that's drying matte? That's for a floor. That's perfect for a floor. Okay? You're not gonna slip on it. Okay? That's perfect for a floor.
So it has that anti-slip or whatever.
That's why it's.
I thought it sprayed a
You
little
are
easier.
gonna-
You have to be more generous.
Now what
You have
Lewis
to be way more
used,
generous with it.
we kind of faked it, he used the vinyl mat on that countertop because the vinyl mat is not as chunky as ultimate top coat mat. It's smoother. But I don't want to make Rob buy a bunch of vinyl mat and use it on stone. We're gonna have the stone mat soon enough for the countertop.
Question on the chat.
Yes.
Can you touch it up after a few months?
Yes, but you can use the Polish Pro spray from Stone Pro, the little mist on it, and you can touch it up. Any little scratches, you can sand the scratches and take an artist brush. But generally, though, it's you can't re-smooth it. If you have any lines in it or imperfections, you got to take it off when you first put it down.
Thank you.
Okay, so where's
Keep the
next
questions
piece?
coming.
Where's the next piece we're gonna do? We're working on this white Korean marble
Yeah,
over here.
that one. What was it? Let me see. That's gonna be my sample, and then you're doing a good job.
Okay, if he does a bad job, then you won't get the job.
Yeah, I know. Do a good job.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
solid.
here, so you want to leave a piece off so that you
Yeah.
can see? Okay, so I'm gonna use some tape. I think it's my tape out. Here's the tape right here.
What did you call that stone? What name?
Korean marble.
White Carrera.
White Carrera.
I was just wondering if it was fake. I'm like, they're getting better and better, you know?
I make stuff up as I go along.
Just kidding.
There goes your discount, dude.
Price just went up.
I'm just a product rep.
Just playing with you.
Okay, so that's enough there.
Yeah.
Significant. So now we put a little acetone, ordination alcohol, right there, a little bit on there.
Do more gloss.
We're gonna put gloss on gloss right now. Make it etch-resistant gloss.
Now the rags that you used to wipe off this stuff earlier, do you separate those and just throw them away, or are you reusing them?
Now I'm probably gonna put them in a ball of it and throw it away.
Yeah, it looks like
They're considered flammable after?
Well, once the stuff evaporates, it's not flammable.
Do it good way. Okay. No, that one's already used.
No, this one's just a new one.
Okay.
Okay,
I'm trying to
so
get the job.
some little scratches here in the corner.
Oh, that's okay.
Eso es vos se van a quedar.
Yeah, it's good. I
Pierdo el
wanna
jale.
see.
Okay, so I would say you pour it and then you start spreading it. Go ahead, be generous. I'm a chemical salesman, so the more you use, the more I can sell. This got to touch, man. He's real light. He's got light fingers.
Good.
got a real feminine touch.
It helps if you have a limp wrist.
Oh, you screwed up. No, ahí te faltó.
I'm going to cross hatch it, bring it the other way. Go walk.
Left. Yeah, there you go. ¿Dónde?
It's empty spot right here.
¿Viste, José?
No. I got it.
Take it off and take it off. Start again. Take it off. Start again. Let me get some more product.
Too much ice.
I'm trying to get the job. No,
Ice
acá
looking
no
good.
Queremos el jale.
At least the product, at least the product is so strong you can't smell any potatoes.
You can't smell the taco truck from earlier.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay, so now let's take a dry rag, right? No acetone on it. I'll just rub it with a dry rag. Just make sure there's no acetone residue, okay? So get it all off of there. Okay, so I would say is you pour some on and you go one direction and the other. I think you'll be fine.
Algo bien, eh? 600 tables.
You guys coach them. You tell them what to do.
Acá tienes el guante que te...
The more you touch it, man, that corner, whatever. The more you touch
good,
it, the
yeah.
more it's going to have level in product.
It's already, it's curing up already.
Oh, that looks pretty. Si no estás tan paisa, José, sí sabes. Eso.
You're trying to get him the job, not throw him out of the job.
You like it? Does it look about good? Does you like it?
This one seems like it's better, ¿verdad?
Yeah.
Less air bubbles or whatever you call them, or...
Oh, look, look at here, it's glassy. Look how glassy that is over here, what he did. Now, you see the difference between the two different types of marbles, right? How you see the natural beauty of it? You come over here a little bit. You see how you still see some of the veining right there?
Yeah.
So you still see the veining?
Yeah.
Okay? And here, because it's a different type of stone, you don't see the veins. It's tighter. Now, if we put primer on this, the veins will not be as pronounced. Okay? That's why it's important. See how shiny that is? Nice and shiny. So, again, we have more stones. Since who wants to go? Does anybody else want to go? Who else wants to try? I'll move these panels to a safe space on the side over here, and we can keep going.
You can go under. You can go under.
I'm going to take them away because those chances have the.
You don't have a black granite? You don't have black
No,
granite
not today. Well, I don't know if you're going to work on this. So we'll just dry out and then.
I'm trying YouTube.
We have the where's the quartz we had here? We had some quartz earlier. Is it on the table?
We had 4 earlier. Right now we had 2. We're down. Yeah, we have 2.
I think I have a piece of black granite.
And there's people coming. These are coming. And they got questions. So it's good. Once we get going, I'm sure. Hopefully more people. Yeah. We need high here. Wait, you live over here? You go to Vegas or you live in Vegas?
No, I live here, but I had that job that's and he was offering the class, so I went to the to get all this stuff certification to be ready for that job. Plans on
¿Muy oscura? El otro fue. I found a black one.
All right.
Yeah, actually there's a floor demo over there.
I just got
I'm Robert. Nice to meet you.
Is he playing?
Greg.
Nice to meet you, Greg. You a Stone guy?
Is he live there yet? Is he
No, he's going back.
82.
She's still in
Probably when you were high school. Yeah, I graduated high school at 86. You know what Coval? A little bit?
No.
Know anything about it?
Nothing.
Okay, who wants to explain it to him? Just kidding.
Hey, did he pay? Did you pay like us?
You had to pay? They robbed you. No.
Coval.
But I am on the list.
Either someone's butt dialing or some.
Coval is a covalently bonding sealer. It sticks by electron swapping, so it stops etching, it stops staining. It's oilophobic, it's hydrophobic. So we have a nice clean piece right here.
So if you were to leave some other chemical on it, say an orange upside down, it wouldn't break down the sealer? Or did I miss something earlier?
It doesn't like fluorochemical or silicones, so my stuff won't stick to silicones. That's what you're asking about breaking down sealers. I'm using acetone, make sure there's no other biofilm or any type of contamination on it. And let me go get a spreader. This might be a new one over here. Okay, it's a new one. Okay, so then what you do now is you pour some out of the cup, and then you're going to just, without pushing down on it,
Right.
and move it back and forth just like this, and then come off of it. So, and don't pull because it'll drip off of here. So what you want to do is maybe pour some in the middle,
That's the
maybe
high
a little
shot.
bit more, maybe a little bit more. You want to be more generous because you want it to level out. Maybe a little bit more than that. A little bit more. Okay, now you can start spreading.
Then I should just lay this flat.
You want to go to the edges, go edge to edge. Yeah.
Okay. Am I supposed to do a certain direction or?
Let me show you by example. I'll show you by example, and then we'll take it off and do it again. So,
Oh, sorry.
it's okay. Let's see how I do here. See how zippity doo dah, zippity doo dah, zippity. My oh my, what a wonderful day.
And then it'll self-level?
That's a level. Okay, I just did that.
Yep.
Okay. Now I can take it off. You want to try it now? Just do it again.
No, I saw you do it. I'm good.
Yeah, he used with a hand, he did like an
Yeah,
S.
you just,
And then he wiped off, he didn't go back.
Right. No, don't lift up because you'll get little fish eyes or something.
Or the drippy.
Lines.
Right.
So
Now, I see some swirls. Will those
will go out.
Okay. What's your cure time on this? 4 hours, I think?
It's 24 hours to become graffiti proof, etch resistant. 7 to 8 hours for you to walk on it again.
Okay.
To dry to the touch.
So this is good for flooring. I heard that it's breathable also.
It's vapor permeable, but it's also hydrophobic because the water molecules are big. All right, so this is a piece that we just did a little while ago.
It's all leveled out.
Yeah, it's all set up.
That looks good.
I know, that's why I'm here. Now,
I wouldn't sell it to you.
if you're at a construction job site and there's dust in the air,
Yeah. We got problems?
after it's been cured, you can buff the top of it.
Like all these?
Buff the top of it.
So that's
in what
actually
manner?
part of the matting agent.
Oh, that's the gloss.
This is gloss.
I think he said a maroon
See,
pad.
those where those little
I'm
dots
not
from? Those
sure, is
little
that
dots
diamond pregnant pad or is that,
contamination?
it might be
Or
like, it might be a
those
hot
are
sear
these little
something.
dots from imperfections in the
White
marble.
pad or whatever, something soft.
He
Who
said a
knows?
maroon, a little bit tougher.
I think these are imperfections in the actual.
I saw some maroon pads that are actually green. Like, oh, wow.
Are they? Okay.
You might even take it off the primer on this. one.
Yeah.
Oh, they all want to fuck with you. You don't know, once you start buying from them, you're fine.
Yeah. They changed the
Those little
name.
dots in
You
it.
buy it,
Found
someone else
it.
sells it. They're just to keep us all confused.
Robert, samples? Are you giving us samples?
It's in the little tub over here.
Alright.
Got a tub in the corner.
And then, what do you buff it out with? A white pad or what kind of
White
pad?
pad or a hog's pad. This is my friend who gets it.
I say it's perfect, but it's
But
pretty darn close.
as long as you don't use a diamond pad, you don't have microcracks in it.
gonna.
Okay, so
Take it picky then.
we are going to take it off Then we're going to put some primer on it.
And then put the gloss again.
And then put the gloss on top of the primer because I think the primer, the 20% solids, those are little divots in the stone that you couldn't see before.
Oh, those are the little speckles?
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was hair from this little.
No, it's not. That's that's in the stone.
No shit. So this is still wet, right? It hasn't cured, and you're removing it with the acetone. If it's cured, it won't. Acetone wouldn't affect it.
If it's cured, yeah, you need a jackhammer.
Really?
Yeah.
What about lacquer thinners or a Jazz Coast stripper?
Acetone and denatured alcohol work the best.
No, I'm talking about when it's cured.
Oh yeah, no, nothing.
Nothing will hurt it.
No.
Like Jazz Coast stripper, you
nope.
Really?
That's just pretty crazy, huh?
Yeah, that's interesting.
There's no. It's acid and chemical resistant. They use this military uses this inside of battleships.
Oh really?
What happens you have to understand is that it's not a coating, a traditional coating. It bonds by swapping electrons. It actually melts itself onto the surface. That's why we're able to see those little dots and dips and dots on it, okay? So now what I'm going to suggest we do, get some primer here. I think I have some stone primer in my little sample area.
One little pit I found over there.
Yeah, that one.
But the little ones that you could see, but you might be right because the gloss, it'll fall in. It dries, it shrinks, maybe. You know what I mean?
It's
Very thin coating.
That's scratched.
I want to see crevices.
Oh, I just touched it.
Oh man, you ruined it.
You gotta clean it again.
Not yet. No, that's why I'm here, man. I had to drop my job to come. You
I
know,
know, same here. I had a job. I was postponing it.
I'm hoping the guys are doing good. Fuck, I don't know. One day, how far gone?
You guys out here in North
Huh? Yeah. Yeah.
I'm in Thousand Hills.
Oh, are you? You had to drive, huh?
2.5 hours one way.
No, I started in Newport, ended up in San Clemente. Now I'm here.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we got 2 jobs going, one in Newport, one in San Clemente.
Calling for marble?
Yeah. Well, one's a limestone job, and the other one is it's a regrout.
Oh,
We
right.
do all kinds of shit.
How long have you been doing the business?
I've been in this field since '82. I've owned my company since '95.
Oh, wow. So about 25 years.
Yeah, I'm ready to fucking go.
Ready to hang up my boots and go to
Okay. What's that?
You ready to retire?
Close. 'Cause the money is.
Marble master, yeah.
I'll buy your list.
Would you do what?
Your list.
Oh, your customer list.
Okay, it's okay.
Look at he's like, really?
They keep you busy.
Yeah.
Well, you've been doing over 25 years. You do a good job. Yeah.
We don't have
just got a new video.
I see Marble Master. I think I see it somewhere. On the internet or something.
He's gonna put the primer on.
There's a bunch of them, but only one restoration company. The others are like fabricators, installers. You know, they made me change my name because it was Marble Masters in the beginning, and then they got my contractor's license. They said no, you can't be plural because there's only one of you. Then when we formed an LLC, I had to add an OC to it. Oh my God, you guys have got to be kidding me.
I hear that the license went up a lot this year.
Yeah.
How much is it now?
I think it was $800.
Primer out of the back. Primer out of the back.
How did they go from 400 to 800?
We're going to put this on the side for now.
Bend you over, and what can you say?
Hey, on
Right?
I remember it was 375.
No shit. I remember it was
Now I'm
4.
going to work on this granite surface here.
On the chat, is there currently a banning agent that you sell for a third-party product that will work with stone gloves?
So you can get shark bite and add it in. You add it whatever you want. So our stuff, just test it first. We don't have anything that we suggest though.
Calabasas too. Newcastle Kyle Care. On the internet, yeah. Out there. Yeah, I don't advertise it.
No, I mean, I've been talking to somebody and they said,
Newcastle, yeah.
because
I know a lot of guys. You know, I've been 25 years. That was my dad. You know, my dad, he's gone. Oh wow. You're gonna do that? Him and I went to business. Guy took over the business. Cool.
I wish my kid would. I got the millennials, they don't want to work.
My dad was really good with people, man. He made people laugh. He was a good people person. They just loved him, man. He was a good guy. Hard worker, too.
I used to be that way, now I'm 55, you know. Oh man, it happens. What are we calling this? Rosatica or something? No, this is
It's messed up, Tika.
this is fucked up.
Yeah, because it is. They messed it up right there.
So now your coating hide that
No, but Rob wants me to show how it heals it.
color.
Yeah, Rob says everyone here knows how to fix it. We're not trying to teach you how to fix it. What I'm gonna do is I'm
I
gonna.
want to see if you knew half. No, I'm kidding.
Oh yeah, use diamonds on it.
I'm just kidding with you, man.
So
I'm a smart ass, so
it's okay. So am I.
as long as we all laugh about it, it's all good.
Yeah, I'm
If I
fine.
insult somebody, I apologize.
You can't offend me. Just remember, you're on public television right now.
Oh shit!
Don't be saying anything about negative.
Don't start that racist stuff.
Hey, on the chat, one that takes gloss down but doesn't add texture, like a hone finish on stone.
What was the question again?
Well, the beginning was, is there currently a matting agent that you sell for a third-party product that will work with stone gloss? One that takes gloss down but doesn't add texture, like
We're working on
like
that.
a
We'll have our
hone
own
finish.
soon. In the meantime, though, it's hard to find a texture agent that won't add. So right now we're real close to finding one that we like, but it'll be out soon. But there's no third-party product that I recommend right now because anything you add to it will make it a little grippy.
There you go.
But it's,
Come in with the
it's
question.
soon. It's coming out soon.
That's the bummer.
See? Pretty good.
Okay. Some gloss.
You know, I don't write a check, but his people write it.
So I set you up some sections of granite so you can see what it looks like. This granite has been damaged, but it's kind of like dull. I want to show how we make it come back a little bit.
Oh, there you go. You already had it.
This is Robert with the Betty Crocker apron. So on the granite here, I'm going to spread this on the granite.
That's a gloss, right?
Gloss, yes. No gloss on the granite.
You would never do matte on the granite?
You could do matte on the granite if you wanted to.
You don't have to rough it up.
No. And I don't know if...
There you go, Robert.
Okay.
Primer delivered in a cup.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Rob.
I don't like the way it came out. I think there's some contamination on it.
Wavy, yeah.
I don't like the way it's set up. Not a problem. It comes right on.
So why don't you wipe that off?
It didn't set up right. You see that in it? I just was looking at it. I'm like, no, I don't like that.
So the best denatured alcohol.
Yes, denatured alcohol. Yeah.
Yeah, acetone or denatured alcohol.
They work the best. Yeah. You're taking it off right away. So I don't know if it didn't. If it came up because of human biomatter, or was contamination on the rag. So I wiped it again. I'm looking at it. I'm going to try one more time. If it still doesn't look right,
This is
When
not
you say
steel.
human biomatter, you're thinking oil from the hands or something like that.
yeah, because no one's ever going to call you to work on a clean countertop.
Oh no,
It's always going to be messed up.
why would they?
No. That was better.
Yeah.
Okay.
What did you see? It start separating like oil and water?
It didn't. It just didn't look good. It had waviness in it.
Rag marks.
Okay, so this is the rough side.
Yeah.
And is it going to shrink up as it dries when it loses the water? Is it going to, or the
It does.
moisture?
It actually does shrink. Yes, it does.
Everything does.
That's why.
Is on concrete. You've got effervescence.
Once it shrinks up, it'll get thinner, and then it'll start to recess. You go into the recesses.
It doesn't shrink like that though. It shrinks because it's a nano coating. It actually. Thank you.
Here, do you see this little rough patch?
That's contamination on it.
Okay.
That was because we didn't. That's because we didn't buff it with
What
this
coatings are
thing.
you using to
Yeah. Yeah, because Rob didn't.
Rob didn't clean it properly for you?
He didn't want me to. I wanted to buff it.
It's all raw.
And he's like, no.
He's like,
Fucking Rob, where is he?
You just show him the coating.
I don't want to do any work.
Color's almost
like
the same.
Rachel Ray.
Yeah, it's a super handsome.
It's good.
Now, if they don't want
that's the
color
other
enhancing, like say they have a limestone island,
Don't use it.
right?
Yeah.
When you color enhance it, they look dirty, right? Some areas will get darker than others, and suddenly they're like, that don't look right, bro.
Home Black Absolute. Polished, great stuff, black garbage.
Yeah. These dye in it too to make it darker.
Well, the Indians dye 70% of what goes So what would you put on that because of its kind of soft?
If you want the looks at me?
Everybody's got the problem with
No primer.
What's the final look you're looking for? You want to be glossy? You want to be...
Oh no, I just want something like that.
Walter, the look?
Yeah, something.
That's particularly the one I saw.
Oh, after you tone it, it's a little gray, and then they'll touch it, and it'll get dark where the grass is.
Well, any of these top two coatings here depends on the stone gloss on it. Gloss.
Black Absolute's great.
This is essence.
Yeah.
Once you hone it, you
The black stone.
That's like spray. You can't.
It's very problematic. Every other brand, we're giving it a fine.
Oh yeah.
Same thing with some of the really dark limestone.
Because it doesn't change the color on the.
It'll get turned gray.
When I'm excited from what I've seen, if you take granite that look like that, and you bring that color back enough, because you know you can't hide it, right? With, especially like when you talk about the hotels, like most of the hotels you're working in, I would imagine their elevators and elevator lobbies are granite.
I'm coating it because it's still porous.
Yeah.
And the gentleman wants to see
what happens.
An elevator floor.
Let him buck it up,
Did
and
he show you the
we'll know
picture
what
where
not
the
to do.
limestone and granite around it?
I'm joking.
It wasn't as bad as when they said live. Once it settles down,
I don't.
anybody says it's not right.
I didn't script this.
That was funny.
Okay, so this is who brought this? It's the gentleman that brought it. You are, right? It's yours, right?
Yeah. So
Okay. So this is 9 times out of 10, you're not going to put Coval on something like this. You use maybe the Coval Natural. Why would you put Coval top coat on this? Maybe it's a bar top, and there's rings in it because it's not pervious. Okay, this doesn't etch, but it can get stained. We also get worn and have developed wear marks in it.
Oh, actually, a lot of the problem we have too with that black is because it's got a lot of that black has so much dye in it that it's well, the black granite.
Yes, they dye it, they
Yeah,
sheet,
and it loses its color.
and then you get that gray granite. Yes, brother.
So what about if I have a ring? Is the sealer gonna
A
cover?
what?
If I already have a ring,
Like an etch ring?
You can get rid of the etch rings, the rings using the Polish Pro, the Pro Shine Powder Black, or the Pro Shine Powder White. It acts like makeup. It'll cover the
it's
top.
only here you cover like
You use the white on this. You use the white Pro Shine powder on that. Use the black Pro Shine powder on this, and that'll cover the rings. All right.
Do you think if we use a tape to the hair,
Use what?
just to tape, like a,
Oh yeah, I got
like on the roll?
no lint. Yeah, no lint. Yeah, that's good. You can do that. So where is my?
It's over here.
So the roller don't roll? Is that what you're thinking?
Say, get rid of the lint.
The lint. The lint.
Can I have the tape there?
No, we have one.
Pablo had it somewhere.
Let me use this first. So I'm gonna, again, I like to do my sample. Sometimes I like to show what it looked like before and after.
Take the hairs off.
That's what he's doing here. Were we losing hairs? Were you getting some in there?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Are they hairs?
A little bit.
Hair scare.
Fuzzies, not much, but yeah.
The fuzzies in there?
Not much, but
A ver.
So now,
Yeah, I only see
I'm
4.
gonna ruin this granite.
Like when you exfoliate your nose.
I know where you live. So
There it is. 26 to do.
Is everybody signed? Giving me a.
oh, it's a tape. Let it dry or take it out.
Don't let it dry too long. I'm letting it set up for a minute. I'm letting it set up.
So if you let it dry with the tape when you peel it, is it gonna some of it's gonna skin off?
Because my product is solvent based, it's gonna creep under the tape a little bit. It's a tape creep. So you might want to buy a more expensive tape than the blue tape. Maybe the restoration tape.
There's one there right there.
Sure, it's a hair, or that's not a void in the granite.
Maybe it's a void. Yeah.
No, it looks
That one looks pretty good. That one looks good.
So I did it.
You're higher.
He didn't let one of us touch it, so it came out better.
You know,
So you said let it set up, so it kind of coagulates a little bit in 5 or 10 minutes.
it starts to swap electrons. It starts to set up at stuff level. But I don't want to leave it on there too long. But you know what's right now is that
Then you're pretty much up.
Gave that black a nice look.
Yeah, as long as nothing's changed, yeah. And then just put the down there one.
is this going to be something that you do? This is a great commercial application.
Yep.
It also works on floors.
Slip
And
resistance is
You
it meets standards.
can add stuff to it to make it slip resistant if you want.
I have a question.
Yes.
So on this type, you're going to see more of the veins and the character. With that looks like it's going to dry like glass. Right?
It will. It will.
Parece que este no sus pelos.
voltea la cámara para que decirle que ya se va.
Put your face in there. Here, get a picture of him.
You got
Here.
patch marks.
This is fun. Here, I want to see your face in there. Lean over and put your face. Lean over. Lean over. I want to see your face in there.
Mira, mal, ¿verdad?
Here it is. There it is. I got it. Okay, good.
This one,
What is it? El blanco?
that one, it was
We're going to do the white one with the primer so we can see
Yes.
it.
Now I need to move. Okay, I'm gonna move this one first because it was done more recent. I'm gonna find a place to put it.
I don't like leaving money on the table if I can.
Doing the spreader. Parece que sí, mira, man. Porque el blanco estaba bien.
No, pero sí viste cómo sí viste cómo. Pero es que como este, mira que no es como el rojo,
That's enough with cualquiera de los dos.
no, ahí en el negro ahí se hubiera visto más.
Yeah.
It's a math.
Pero bueno, no es el color negro porque lo
Okay, where's that white one? I put it over here.
Then the
Tricks of the trade.
second they have black, absolute black.
It's not formulated from natural stuff.
So yo llegué con una.
That one's gonna get primed.
Yeah, we're gonna prime this first. We're gonna wipe it off a little bit more with some denatured alcohol.
It's nice of you to go back and make a match.
I'm gonna put a primer on it first because it kind of had weird little pits in it. We didn't like the way it dried. So
Ever use a microfiber applicator or just this kind of?
microfiber. That's what I said. They sell here. They sell that here, so that's why I'm using it because they're my friends. So.
Something like that, yeah.
But let's see the difference. Can we use a microfiber to see the difference?
Yeah, yeah.
You want a towel? A microfiber towel?
Yeah. Let's see the difference between that and
Yeah,
Porque esa madre
I've seen that.
tira mucho pelo.
Outside, party, barbecue.
What is it, practice?
Hey, well, they have hot parties.
Like me and my wife.
Oh, he's got one. It's amazing. The lifestyle, how these people do it.
Val or Pat?
So what do you want to do? You want to use that to apply it?
La otra?
Esta?
Well, give me this now. Give me this now, right?
Board, we can lift that board up and do a vanity underneath there if you want.
Yeah. So here's primer. I'm gonna put primer on this because there might be some nooks and crannies in there. We didn't like the way it looked. So
You have an agreement with them.
I like rubbing in the primer. I don't like pouring it and making it all stipply, right? So I put some on the rag. Then I put some on there. And
And that cures really quick.
yeah. And I think we have a. I'm probably gonna want to buff it, depending on how.
3 to 4 months. Starts to develop.
So you're gonna go crosshatch, left to right?
Yeah. It's a little streaky, right? It's a little streaky, a little dry, and then I'm gonna get my buffer out and buff it. Okay? That's just me how I do it. Okay, you might want to use a roller, you put it down with a roller, and then buff it that way. I like sort of rubbing it on, and then I'm gonna buff off. I want the sealer to be sub level. I want it to fill the little nooks and crannies, fill the capillaries, but I don't like sealer on top. Okay, that's just me how I do it. Again, you might have a different opinion.
Hey, quick question. How'd you guys hear about the class? Social media, email, or Rob calling you guys? Rob?
Facebook.
Facebook? Emails?
If you haven't signed up, I need you to sign up, please.
Could you give me a hit?
Sign in. Huh? I did. Sign your thing.
This hasn't been treated yet, it's just been cleaned.
Right there on
They
that,
put the
on that
primer.
rag.
Oh,
I see
primer. Okay.
Because it had a lot of
Yeah, little
Robert,
I'm listening.
discrepancies.
when doing the kitchen, do you have to
I didn't see it. Where's the primer? Does he have it in a bottle here?
You don't have to.
Oh, it's in the cup.
You have enough time to dab behind with the foam brush. You can dab around it.
Primer, or is that their-
Second question.
no, that's primer
Once you have
specifically
like this
for stone gloss.
here, the perfect mirror, can you get a perfect mirror from that gloss? And when it dries, what can you do to get
If
that
you're getting our
mirror?
emails and stuff, just give me your name.
Well, the trick is to put it on where it stays glossy and they don't have to
Just
touch
so I
it.
know who was here. I don't need to get
I
all
mean,
that.
it's hard to fix it after it's down.
But you had mentioned the Hogs hair pad.
Yeah, the hogster pad will get any dust or dirt off the top, but it won't fix any imperfections though.
No, if we're gonna do
Now,
March, we're gonna do
So then I had a question here. My friend,
have a certification for this.
the gentleman that was just here with the other man.
We're gonna do that.
Oh, you're right. He's talking to Rob. Okay, he has a question. But
This has been applied with Coval pre-seal.
yeah,
Primer.
it's primer. Yeah, it's a basic acrylic primer. Nothing special about it.
So are we doing new radio play?
Yeah. I put it on real thin.
And you don't matter if it's
He's gonna
has
buff it,
streaks or yeah.
I'm gonna buff it out.
Oh, gotcha.
We sent it to you, so I just want to know it was here so we get close to that
It's
date.
a 7-inch hog hair pad. You gonna get all the streaks out or just buff it?
Buff it really good.
Just see some micro streaks.
Okay, I missed one you did. Is that a dried coating and then you were buffing it? Yeah.
This is a primer.
Oh, that's a primer.
Yeah, because it had a lot of
Like divots?
yeah.
The primary,
Tiny pores, micro
The
pores.
primer fills that?
Yeah.
Right.
And then he buffs the primer?
Yep.
we got all your information.
He buffs it.
I
He
just
takes
need to
out
know
most
you
of
were
the
here.
streaking. There's a little bit of streaking, but it'll probably be hid with the
You're not getting
gloss.
emails. I need your updated.
Oh, he's putting the green pad on there now. That's the polishing pad,
I've
right?
got your updated
That's like
stuff,
a
Martina. I just don't like to see
3,000
you.
diamond or
Yeah.
Which grid is that?
something?
Everybody else?
Friction?
That's the number 3.
Let's make sure.
Elite.
The trick is to make the surface as perfect as possible before you. Like that first.
My walking book is
Why do you use the water? Just for a little friction? Or
The lubrication. But these diamonds are meant to work best with. These diamonds work best with
water.
with a little bit of water.
And my bag of rigs.
Oh, you got it?
Careful.
So,
Top shelf.
this guy right here, see Manny? Back in 2005, we had our 10-year anniversary. Hard Rock did. And for 12 months, we would draw a customer's name and they'd get a key to a brand new truck.
Really?
And then at the Surfaces show in Vegas, all the winners for all the months, did we pay for you to go?
Yeah, you pay for everything.
For all those 12 winners to go to Vegas. And then they stopped the Surfaces show. Remember how big Surfaces was back in the day?
Back in the day, yeah.
And Dan gets on the microphone. We draw a key. He had the key that started the truck. Yeah. And I was talking to Dan. I said, I haven't seen Manny for a long time because he's up in the valley. He buys all this stuff up there. So we just come down here now. I was talking to Dan next year. It's our 30th anniversary.
Not long at all.
That was a great truck.
Real thin. I dropped it on. That's one of the
You
cogs.
just did that? You just put it on, let it dry a few minutes, and then buffed it?
I just want the stuff to stick inside. I want it to be in the port.
Like little buses.
Optimally,
Oh, yeah,
let it
that's
sit a
nice.
day.
Plus, we're all the
But
winners and all the
I'm
other
doing this demo
people.
here. I want to clog the pores.
And then,
I want to get rid of all these
That
little
green
things.
cat-
So now when you put
took off
your coating on,
Hey, you probably don't like it.
that's the whole
You
idea.
never see you have to mess the rest
So you're not
up.
applying any pressure at all.
No, I don't want. I'm not trying to.
Put the primer on.
I'm just.
Now we're going to put the sunglass.
Yeah.
Now, is he going to pick up some of the chemical and pack it into those little pits?
No.
That's not part of the.
No, it's not part of it.
It was all like the open dusty.
So,
And then in the
you guys
middle
were
of the
watching.
store,
I
this
clogged
was
the
a
pores. I
huge-
just put a real thin coating on
It was a
it.
big octagon.
I buffed
store
off.
that had 6
That was
registers
perfect,
on
right? It was a perfect shiny.
Right now it looks fantastic.
good.
If you get it perfectly
all
shiny,
the time.
that's when you're ready
We
for
had like
Coval.
147 employees over 9
Coval
stores.
will make a good
going
looking
crazy.
stone, stay good looking longer.
Let's start it here, but
If it's a crappy looking stone, it'll be crappy looking forever.
So if you put the primer on, you got to make sure you get all those little streak marks off.
Yeah, you don't want it. That's why I think about a surface primer.
I got you.
Especially on a shiny surface, usually you put a primer on surfaces that are porous.
And then 2008.
And it just soaks in, right? But, oh, there you are. You want to give me the red?
Yeah, new one.
Okay.
Question.
So, now listen.
The primer, it's not going to prevent edges or anything like that. Is that just meant to help the bond
Yeah.
of the...
Sorry.
Primer is to clog the pores. Also, if there's PP action where there's acid molecules, because it's vapor permeable, like under a urinal, this is under a urinal, you want to put primer under the urinal.
Okay.
Because the acrylic will give you a level of,
Some...
Better protection.
they give you a level of prevention against,
After the coating.
yeah, because you don't want to have, because PP molecules can work their way, acid molecules can work their way through Coval because it's vapor
PP's only
permeable.
4 on the pH, so
Yeah.
it's mild.
It is. But
But it takes a while. I took,
Urine's only 4 on the pH, unless you're a cat.
Then it's way off this chart or what?
Dirty.
even if you drink,
he also hates cats.
even if you drink a lot of alcohol, it's still only 4.
Well, it's even less.
But no, before I realized it was valuable, the sample I brought back from the World of Concrete.
Okay, so I like to visualize in advance when I do something. There's nothing. No, I have no Coval here yet, right? Here's I'm visualizing. For you at home watching, I'm visualizing, right? I'm gonna pour the Coval, then I'm going to start going like this. I'm finishing that way. I'm visualizing it in advance.
Okay.
The worst thing that happens is you give this up to a tech, and he goes, as he's pouring, trying to figure out his exit strategy.
Right.
Because like I said about, if you have like fixtures, you had a fixture here, right? You have to have a plan. You get the fixtures tied up, and then you get to a certain point, and then you have either guy, assistant, or somebody that he has to take the brush and dab around the fixture, and then keep going.
It's kind of like taking practice swings before you get in the battery.
Exactly. Now me, I've done in my Kingdom Hall, I've done the granite sink. I've had 5 sinks with 5 fixtures in a row. I did it by myself, but I practiced first. Okay? And honestly, behind the fixture, if you have a crazy customer that's gonna have a flashlight and a microscope looking behind the fixture, then that may not be the customer that you want to work for. But I'll tell you right now, if you can dab the Coval behind the fixture, it'll level out fine. Okay. If you got somebody that is got a freaky, be all like, just be careful about that, okay? Because if you do have to remove the fixtures, if you're not a plumber, you're in danger. Don't take the fixtures off the case. So now I'm going to put some brand new product in here. Stone gloss product. Some brand new stuff in here.
Now, if you were to put the mat on here, it wouldn't.
It's a big old mat.
Really?
I have some gloss over there that's setting up. I'll show you.
Some gloss or mat?
So I got mat on gloss.
Oh, mat on.
What I'm gonna do, I'll take that.
Okay, so I put some new product in here.
How toxic is that?
You don't want to drink it.
Okay.
All the solvents are California safe.
Okay.
But it's pretty flammable. Yeah, you do it in a
At least this
restaurant.
week.
Well, yeah, exactly. In a restaurant or a home, no pilot lights.
Ah, okay.
Okay,
That's
or
important.
very good ventilation. Okay, so I'm gonna pour it and I'm gonna spread it. And then he's gonna get a good job out of this, right?
I hope so.
So this is after the primer.
Yes. Over here. I think I need to use some more.
You know, we took some metal diamonds here. That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
If I could,
So you can use a microfiber or the, like a one.
So if you left it like that, real thin, and you can see the streaks, would it self-level?
It is.
When do you
Do we
use
need more?
microfiber? When do you use?
Hold on, let's see what it does.
Did I miss a spot?
Ceramic.
If I missed a spot, then I'll
No,
You have a lot up at the top and less at the bottom. That's why I'm kind of watching to see what it does. So
You like it to heat it? Should I take it off? Redo it?
I think we're good. What happens if you buff this after it dries?
You can buff it after it dries.
And it'll look good.
You don't buff it to make it more shiny. You buff it to get off any dust in the air.
No, pero cambió y no
Oh,
puso
really?
este.
That's another
And
option.
he put the primer. Before it looked like.
You notice that there's no little divots in now, right?
Right, right.
Remember how bad it looked?
Right.
Yeah. In my opinion, okay, the primer helped that.
And changing
Could it have been contamination?
that.
Could have been contamination, of course. But that's what I'm saying is that if you don't like the way it looks, you're not
Yeah,
stuck
but
with
again,
it.
you can
Take
see
it off.
where it has a little bit of a leather look.
Get a fresh cup. Get a fresh rag.
Are those marks gonna go away or should we?
The streaks.
Yeah.
Rainbows.
Chemicals. Yeah, those chemical rainbows will go away.
Really?
All by themselves, or you have to buff them?
Because I'm trying to get this job here.
So after that, you put the sealer. Can we clean it again with acid or no?
Yeah, after it's all
We did
cured.
this yesterday when we were.
And it won't hurt
training
at all.
the-
No, that's no what we do.
You see the difference?
I wonder if you sand it.
Yeah, that black.
And
Yeah.
it did fill in some of the scratches.
So,
Did it?
No matter what, we're
The real
No,
small.
there's scratches over here. I wanted to see how he did with
It
it.
did a little bit. I'm gonna say it got rid of 10%. Not much, but it was
We
something.
don't want it to be.
So if you know you got a little scuff, it might.
That looked. That looked like 90. That looked.
It's a two-step. You put the primer and buffed it, three-step.
I'm thinking.
That was
I'm
what we
gonna
did
use-
earlier?
I think I'm gonna use the primer all the
With
time.
no primer.
it's got lithium.
No primer.
No primer on
There's
that.
little dots in
You
there.
see, those are the dots, but I'm thinking it was.
And those are imperfections in the stone, but no, yeah, some of that's here.
See?
No, do it one.
I got another piece of marble on top.
I see the little hair there.
buff it out, buff it out.
It went too thick right over here. I
Right,
think
that's
I
what I
went.
said.
I think I did this
Come
one.
and see what you think, and then
You did this one. I missed
give you, you know,
My first
a
time.
cord if you need
I think
more.
I went too heavy. It didn't.
Okay, now this is something I did yesterday, right? And I should have put a primer on it. This is a good example of why you need to use a primer, is that it looks kind of patchy.
Can I touch it?
Yeah, you can touch it because it's dry.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So now if you buff this, it'll smoothen out. a little
Yes, it
bit.
will.
You know, with the customers, we see things
So I'm
different.
gonna buff that right now.
The clarity in that sucks. The customer looks at it and goes, wow, look how shiny it is.
See that white one looks so
And I
much.
talk to guys all the time who have issues with it. Especially like going with like Carrera where you never know what you're getting into, right? And the guys walk away from customers.
Lo voy a poder ver el video. ¿Cómo?
And like YouTube.
I think the
and
customer
hard
like
Stand
that.
right here.
So
I'm gonna give it a buff.
No,
See how
mine, mine was-
Oh, I see. I see.
yeah, it's all
That comes off. Yo no me mejor el banco. Ahora sí lo puedo vender.
Now it's smoother now.
it looks.
And you still got your texture.
Got a little text right here, right
Now, do you think you want me to put some tape and do a second coat on one side? See what it looks like? If I do the tape?
I have a question.
Sir. I'm listening.
there.
That was a hog pad.
If there's scratches,
Yes.
how do you fix it?
Well, in this, you use diamonds to bind them out.
Myself.
Diamonds and
Like
water.
on that with the damage.
Scratches in my finish or scratches in the
scratches? How you can bring that color back.
Oh, you do sand them out and
So
then
if I can
recoat.
get that smooth finish,
This sand,
right,
yeah.
and get rid of that.
Send it to
then
400?
Did it go away?
Use wet dry sandpaper.
1,000 grit?
Yeah.
1,000? You use 400, you're really good.
If I wanted to remove the coating,
I would do 1,000.
As soon as I start getting in the zone,
1,000 or higher.
Scratch on this and fix it?
I guess I've been around so long, I don't even notice.
Well, scratch fixing, I don't have any wet dry sandpaper.
I think the customer will be happy.
I don't have any sandpaper.
So what you're saying,
Uno,
400, 800.
600, 800,
Yeah, just, and then you redo it.
and then
Tell
just
you what.
feather in the coat.
Yeah. It's, I think I got a piece somewhere. I can
Do
use
this
that.
side, Robert?
I'm gonna put some tape on it, right? And then I'm gonna
Cover.
have to do another
Do you think we can send it down? See how I fix it?
Well, I'm gonna do a second coat on one side.
You ever work with 1,000 grit to buff out? With it, on travertine, it takes a lot of quick. I work with a stencil and the You do with it again?
Yeah.
You can see.
Right. So what I need to make sure that me.
Now you said they're gonna come out with the matte without the anti-slip, right? They won't look blotchy,
Yes.
so it's gonna look smooth,
It'd be
like
smooth
the stone
then.
gloss,
Yes.
not like with the little pits on that.
Correct.
See? So that's what I'm gonna say. Okay.
Don't like it. I don't like it. I think it's this rag. I set up too much on it. I'm gonna take it off and redo it again. I need a fresh rag.
Oh yeah, you can see the.
I think it was because the rag wasn't a fresh rag.
Instead of taking off, can you just put a little bit more on top?
No, because it starts to set up. It starts to swap electrons. Give me another microfiber, my friend.
Hey, we didn't.
Can you buff out the mat? Can you buff up the mat and see if
No, Matt doesn't buff. No, Matt doesn't buff because it's Matt.
Pero dice que sí van a agarrarlo, pero va a estar smooth, igual como el gloss, pero man, entonces no va a salir con la piedra.
So this is all beat to home damage. So and that's what we talked about before you got here. If it's damaged like this, you've got to do the restoration work. He had planned on doing. I said, you know what? Always
He told me no.
I just want to show him how to apply. And if you've got damage like this, hey John,
Is that the primer?
Robert?
Sorry?
Is that the primer?
No, this is more product.
You use products?
Yeah, there was no polish here at all. We
Treated
ran
area or
metal. So, you know, you take that damage out of there.
You see, I think what I did was I coated this yesterday. It has them in 24 hours. I put denatured alcohol on it. I think what I did is I damaged the finish.
Yeah.
So that's what I did. So this is a good example of a fail, right? I was going to recoat it, but when I took it off, they didn't like it. I damaged the finish with the acetone. Okay.
Can we do the other one?
Okay, we'll do that one. But I just want you to know that's a fail, but it's a teaching fail, right?
Yeah, you learn.
If it has them in 24 hours, don't put acetone on it, right?
This we ran 50 triple caps on it. And that's what it's no pressure at all. But when you've got a flat surface,
It's the first piece.
So if you were to take your diamond string out of, say, 3,000, so they're building on what that here and buff that.
Okay.
Right, and most your countertops aren't gonna have.
Yes, please.
This is known for micro kitchen and right, chip it and peel it.
Will you use the primer on that one too?
This one, no.
Just the gloss?
So we'll
No,
put
but
on.
it's running 7 steps of diamond on a.
Or primer or...
Right?
Polish, you know.
It's running downhill because of
El usaron en el blanco. Eso ya. Ah, el que está ahí en el blanco está allá. ¿El líquido?
Okay.
Ah, dice primer.
There it is. Nice and thin to win.
Pero es que hizo el blanco y quedó bien feo.
Do you prefer applicator or microfiber?
I prefer the applicator because with the rag, I know it's going to touch the surface. If I come off the edge, I might pull some damage to it.
It absorbs a lot of the
It
product
does too, yeah.
Did they ask the question about the matting agent already?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I just want to make sure.
So we just put a very thin coat. We don't put thick coats of Coval on stone. It's not, you don't try to glom it on, make it super heavy and super thick. The idea is putting on thin. It's a nano coating. It's a micro sealer. So when it's very put on very thin, that's actually when it looks the best.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And this surface is not meant for like a tap dancing floor. Okay, this is like for a countertop. People are wiping and so forth. This is a floor application. You'd put on in a different way. You'd spray it. You'd spray down the ultimate top coat, and made a thick, heavy coating of it on there. Look different. But this is put on thin for architectural, decorative purposes. But it's enough here to stop etching. Okay, after it cures within 24 hours, you can pour grape juice on this, red wine. It'll shed all that. Can you drive a car across it or a forklift? No. It's a different application for Coval. But for here, we're trying to make it etch resistant, stain resistant, hydrophobic, oilophobic. That thin coat I put on the already tight marble is good enough to keep this looking this way for years. Okay? And then all you got to do periodically is come back with some pads you get from the Stone Pro people here, Hard Rock Tool, give it a buff, and then put another coat on after some years go by. Now, if you are watching, you're a wealthy person, rich people can afford to have a guy come twice a year and polish the marble. So, but if you have a rental home, it's a property management group, and they have marble in these houses, and they're tired of paying someone to come polishing them, that's a great application for Coval. With Coval on it, and then just maintain the Coval surface. You don't have to go out and do 3, 4, 5 steps marble. So I'm going to pull some of our ones out that we did. And some we just did recently, just now. You notice that those streak marks are gradually going away.
A rainbow.
Rainbow. Now after it's procured, you can buff that.
You buff those?
You can buff it. But that's basically the chemicals are evaporating. Okay.
And that's what you said, a 24-hour cure time?
24-hour cure time, yeah.
So I can buff it tomorrow?
Yes, buff it tomorrow.
So say I was doing somebody's island, I would come in, I would clean it up, coat it, and come back the next day.
Correct. So we get the matte finish over here.
So you charge an arm and leg for a second trip.
We got 2 days.
Right?
You guys not going to give me a deal. I only get my rent, half rent this month.
Here is the matte finish that we put. This is for floor application. It's still drying. That is a very durable Coval finish with a matting agent in it. That is a great application for floors.
Can we touch?
No. Don't touch it tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Come back tomorrow and touch it.
Come back tomorrow, touch it? Okay, then later.
But you see, like I said,
Just look at it, don't touch it.
That's why you see why we don't want to put the Coval Ultimate Top Coat matte on a countertop. So they take the skin off your elbows.
But you're coming out with one that's going to be smooth.
Smooth, yeah.
And it's not going to have all those
No, no, it'll be a smooth.
Does it have a grit to it? Why
That's
is
what
it
it.
from-
That's
That's
a
what I.
good tool, yeah.
That's why.
Like a fine aluminum oxide.
Because what do you, Louis, you did this. You did the vinyl mat on the countertop. It wasn't gritty like this, right? It was kind of smoother.
It was smoother.
Had a little bit of grit in it, but not a lot.
How
Yeah,
chemical here too.
I'm probably gonna throw that
It
out.
was way smoother.
Yeah, yeah. This is meant for floors. Okay, but
It'll retain that amount of gloss though once it cures out everything.
And that you can't buff out.
No, I wouldn't
even if
buff
I
it.
try it or whatever.
you could use a brush on it.
Brush. Okay.
But if you put a hog's hair pad on it, it's make it angry.
What do you mean angry?
Oh, you're making it angry. You'll smudge it. You'll smudge it.
Won't look consistent.
No, and you won't be able to buff it out either.
Now we can't get that totally matte look though, like this here,
You could.
because a lot of people want that look in
That's
the
what.
You have to experiment a little bit. You might have to here. Okay, this goes back. You missed that part.
Sorry.
No, don't be sorry.
Yeah, they want.
My product
this.
does not change the profile. So if I wanted it more matte than that, guess what I can do to it? I can go over it with an 800 grit diamond,
Oh, that look.
400 grit diamond, because my product does not change the profile.
What do you mean by the profile?
The profile, as you look at it from sideways, little mountain ranges. Okay, if you could put this is very smooth, very smooth. If I made this rough, and put this on a rough surface, it wouldn't have that shine. Okay, but because that's a smooth, tight surface, it has some shine to it. But I don't like that shine. Fine, take an 800 pad. 600 pad, 400 pad, rough it up, then put Coval on it. And you have the grittiness, and you have no shape. But for a floor in a hotel room, I like that.
For a floor, it'd be good. Counters, it might be a little rough.
No.
So, on the black potato powder, you could use that on this to help fill in some of those voids?
I would use the white.
Or the white? Okay, got it.
On this
But that
Or the GP3 paste. Because that's translucent. Yeah, but it's kind of feels whole. Use them together.
Yeah, some of that stuff. The empty nose, the empty.
4 or 8.
Don't touch the man.
Yeah, don't touch it.
So, do you get it done?
Okay, so
MB12.
if you go like a 100, then you put that will be low sheen.
I'm gonna have to try this.
Here's the matte finish we put on the shiny stuff.
All right, let's see that.
Again, on the floor, it's fun for a floor, not for a countertop. You see how you could take a surface that is shiny and make it matte. But if you want to make it more matte, you're going to have to...
Then you kill the shine on the stone.
Yes. It just depends on the application. If this is somebody's around their hot tub, this is a great application for that. So you got to think outside the box. Why do they want Coval on it? It's not for everybody. Okay, there might be areas we don't use the Coval natural on it. But if you have a person with a hot tub and there's granite around the hot tub and they're slipping and sliding and they don't want to rough it up, you can put that on there and they're not going to slide as much. So we're kind of winding down this part where you ask any questions, or if you want to take a turn at making a panel, I'm not going anywhere. Who has questions? Oh, yes.
So like,
Let's try it. Anybody else have a question? Anybody else?
so like the tile around the pool,
Yes.
they don't want to slip on it. So then I can put this one.
Yeah. And you could add stuff to it, but you got to put a second coat of Coval on top of it.
So
Of the
first
clear?
first one, and then I put the
No, you
Sharpie.
don't broadcast. You put it in. You put it in the Coval.
When
Shake
I
it up.
spray,
You spray it, you shake it up, you put it in there.
but
It's
so,
just sprayed
so
up.
that would be always on the second coat, not on the first coat.
What you would do is like this, just matting agent inside this. You can add a little more to it if you want. Okay? You spray it with a wide tip sprayer. You spray it, and then the particles are kind of sticking up. You put a second coat of Coval on top of that to kind of lock it in.
So on the second coat, I can just put a regular.
Yes,
on the-
regular clear. Yes, sir.
Por eso lo se tiene que quedar, pero dice que van a hacer otro flat mat sin todas esas bolitas. ¿Te van a pagar?
Using the microfiber and using that would be for different applications with this stuff.
And you guys are gonna find when I'm at my house, I got a paint edger. I use a paint edger for Lowe's. It's flat, it's hard, it has little hairs on it. They also make wood floors. They have lamb's wool. There's a lamb's wool applicator.
Yeah, it's too thick.
They have them pulled tight. Like I said, there's different ways of putting it down. But all my concrete stuff, you're going to be spraying and walking away. For the countertops and polished concrete, you can spray it and then. Because we didn't even try spraying the gloss on anything. You can always spray it and come back and wipe it, or spray it and let it sit. You don't have to wipe
Is this the best tape to use, or would like red stuff tape?
This is one of the worst things to use because the solvent just eats right through it.
So I'd ask you something.
No, it's good.
Like different feel of stuff, mechanic stuff, stone stuff.
We're going to have a Coval certification class here in March. It's going to be a couple hours of book work, and then we're going to be doing this. Okay, and then if you can do a panel, great. Then we'll put you on the website as a certified Coval applicator. Right now, there's only 5 people in the country who have that certification, and Louis is one of them. Louis, whoa! Okay, the whole country is wide open. It's wide open. But I just want you, like I said, big part of the certification process is knowing when not to use Coval. Because there are some critics out there that say you don't put coating on everything, and I agree with them. You don't want to put a coating on everything, but sometimes you need a coating, depending upon the architectural. Sometimes they put stone where they shouldn't put stone.
Duh. It's like designers. Unreasonable specifications.
Yes.
Designers are
The worst.
That's because they missed a 5th grade geology class.
Or they put various stones together in the same application, and all the stones react differently to acids and abrasives.
Like black granite, white marble.
Yeah. Looks great for like a year.
We're working on the floor. White marble, green marble. Green marble.
Green marble serpentine. That doesn't. It's like granite.
Like the white granite. Just wanted
Let's see the difference.
Yeah, this here was very rough. It was very rough granite, and this was we didn't really do any work on it. We just put it on there. Yep. Go in the box.
It's come out in March.
No.
If anybody wants a little sample bottle, it's enough to do like a tile. Is that right?
Hey, so what do we got here?
The same stuff? Or?
This is samples. Read the label. Polished concrete off the top coat. Don't be a hog and take it all, but
I just like one of each, just to be good. Now,
Some of the perks are coming to the class. Get some samples.
okay. Yeah, I don't know how I'm talking like this face to face. I think you're private training. It's more important to me to use the product correctly. Exactly. Because all I did was make one big mistake with it, and I don't use it. So it's worth my while to interview and do Zoom class. You didn't miss much. You missed basically the same stuff. I was showing examples and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
pieces of
Coval rigging spray. Please. It's the same as the Coval National.
Thank
We
God I
sell
never
it
put it on my
in
companies.
Asia as bioactive.
You gotta put your, you gotta
As
save
the
your
natural
beans, man, because you know that
It's
it's gonna be a while before you
It's
can
penetrating.
spend any money.
But if you guys,
Even that guy told me, he goes, it's good to get in,
You
but
will.
it's also
so
double.
if you see bioactivate in there, it's the same as the natural. We sell it as bioactivate in Africa.
Yeah, so this is the high gloss.
Yeah, that's good. This right here,
They're still working on the formula, I can see.
So I got one.
At least I don't have to make a payroll.
Yeah, because see, right now we're doing that residential. Like a hotel. That was by Airbnb.
And then I know his map.
I don't want one, but it's just gonna be nice.
I got one close to 1 million, I thank
Oh
God.
yeah, but that's way apart, right?
Yeah, no, I live out on Riverside.
Okay.
You do live work? I don't. I almost died. You know, I had to sell my house. I was living in Riverside. I'm going to sell my house. Down to Riverside! Be cash! I bought a house.
Oh shit, that's nice.
You can see the difference.
Robert, I had a question. Is this finish here, is that the gloss? Yeah. This one on this tile?
That's stone gloss, yes.
So this is the right one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so you only have 3 different types here, right?
Bioactivate, the same as natural look sealer.
Is it?
Yeah, that's how I sell it overseas. This is stuff that kills germs, kills the cooties.
Okay, so what do we got here?
I know, you tell me.
Okay, so I've got the matte, which is natural look. I'm sure that's the shine.
That's the penetrating sealer. That kills germs.
Oh, okay. So this is what's going to keep the mold and mildew down.
Yes.
6 months to
Yes.
Really?
Which one was that?
It's the same bioactivate's how I sell it overseas. It's gloss, and that is gloss is ultimate top coat and stone. This one you can pour and spread it. That one's spray only.
For the ultimate,
That's the thickest stuff. More concrete, terrazzo. It's not stone if you want to do it with stone, but it's not that smooth. It's not as smooth. This is what I'm talking about. That's the old one. But that is on a small piece. You can spread it, but quickly.
It's like Christmas over here.
Yeah.
Everyone's getting samples.
On the picture, you sort of Disney.
We will be having a class certification coming up on March 13th. So please make sure if you're watching to attend, provide us with your email through a private message or direct message, and we will send you all the details. It's going to be a hands-on class again, and after you will be added to a database if you get certified, which will be able to recommend you and stuff like that.
That's stone gloss. That's what we need here. Pour it and spread it.
Okay, we're following them. Okay, and then where is the matte?